out on you.
On first down, Patterson. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Once more, they turn to Patterson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
On third down, Davis. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, 4th quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
Now one final throw incomplete, and time will run out here in the 4th quarter, and we are going to overtime. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. They go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field,
nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Here's Robinson again on second down. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. On second down, it's Robinson, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run. Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They'll run here with Robinson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. On the run, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here we go on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it.
And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.